forgetting the history that we're being taught, or not being taught in schools. But this is about European history and Māori history walking along beside one another, right?
Well, yes, and in some ways, I think it's unfortunate that we've come to compulsion, because I think if we were invested in and interested in our children growing up with a sound understanding of our past and a sound understanding of where we fit and how we belong in the world, then we would have already been teaching really good history, really good New Zealand history, and really good Māori history. Because if you're not teaching good Māori history, then I'm afraid you are not teaching good New Zealand history at all.
We're running out of time. I guess my final question is just, why is it so important, not only for in our schools and our kids to learn New Zealand history and its complexity and its completeness, but also for us as adults?
I think it helps us to understand what's happening in the present in a deeper way, and it'll help us with the debates that we want to have, because there are some debates that we should be having, and we do have, but we're often having them without an understanding or a full appreciation of our past. And people sort of think you're making stuff up.
I know you're doing some more research around history with nurses. Can you just tell us quickly about that before I get told off?
So I have fallen in love with our earliest nurses. There's quite a few of them who trained in a period when not all hospitals wanted to train Māori girls, when they couldn't necessarily get registered initially. That was something that had to be worked on in a special program aimed at Māori girls. 2 a year, come on, 2 a year at the beginning. And they were initially only trained to be what they called nurse assistants, so they weren't fully fledged nurses. That came a little bit later, about 1905. But fantastic women, had nothing but respect for them all. Yeah.
Beautiful. We look forward to your next book, maybe. Dr. Aroha Harris, tēnei te mihi atu ki a koe. Thank you so much for your time this morning, and congratulations.
Kia ora.
Congratulations. Well, making news this morning, a karakia will be held at Iwhamātao this morning to mark 1 year since police served an eviction order to protesters. I'll have more on that for you at 8 o'clock.
Also ahead, we were told the COVID crisis would put the brakes on the house.